How's it, everyone? Welcome to Race Space, where we are finally starting this season of Battle Circuit, which is our new championship. It should be a good one. We have a extra driver here from when we did our promos. You can see Dusty Bin, who's going to be joining us tonight. He will be doing his first run of this Battle Circuit, I think, but I'm pretty sure he will be up to speed very quick. He's always been good in these rallycross kind of cars, all-wheel drive, and this is Lydden Hill, which is, as most people know who are in the community, this is Dusty's favorite track. Cool. We got everyone that's racing tonight. Unfortunately, Trevor, or Tiger Rock as you know him, is not here, and we're missing Palm, but they should probably be joining again as the season goes on. We can only hope. The more, the merrier. Right, let's get this spotting lap out of the way. It's just a 2-lap round where they just get to see the track, see what it's like to be up with all the cars around them. It's not a race, so they shouldn't be pushing too hard, but you never know. After this, we head into the first race, which will be an 8-lapper. You can see the track map there. So these races are pretty exciting because it's just short burst races like sprints. There's no off-road on this layout of the track. As you can see, the Joker is missing. Alright, so looking at this grid for this, if this had been a race, Joff would have been super happy. He's there in a new livery there because he's teaming up with DiNapoli, who we can see there in 10th, so two teammates separated by an entire field. Dusty joining there, he's in that number 44 Sheriff Tizer car there. One of the stars on it to the right. And Volpeak's also changing his livery now. He's gone from the Dirtfish car into that white and blue one with the red rims. He's teaming up with I believe it's Motormouth in the other car, same colours. Ratek there also changing livery. He's gone to that yellow and black one with the owl on it. Kenny Shep in Savage Racing car. He's the only Savage driver on the grid tonight, but he should be quick. He always is. Motormouth there. Callum in the other Star Sheriff Tizer car there. You can see he's got the yellow bumper and the yellow wing compared to Dusty, who has the blue wing and bumper. Got the Punk there at the back. He's got the other car with the owl on it, yellow and black. Rock there in that lone black car at the back. Napoli in the Red Bull car. Right. And they pull off. Pretty good camera angle there. We can see a lot of the cars come around. So even though it's not actually technically a proper race, they're still pushing, they're just trying things out. I think just getting used to the on-track action of having to drive up against a lot of cars. We seem to have lost 2 cars there. We had 10 to begin with. We're only on 8 right now. Motormouth retired. Volpeaks there. It's going to be a bit of a challenge getting used to the new colors here. Joff and Volpeaks we've seen in the previous two promo events, they were very, very quick. Kenny also there in third, super quick, he won the last promo. Joff flies way off there, but he pulls it back on. So they're looking fast, those top three. Dusty Bin obviously in the mix as well. Callum there in fifth. We lost a rock there as well along the way. And a DQ for Retic. He must have jumped the start. So that's unfortunate for the guys that either DC'd or retired. And unfortunate for Retic there, who got disqualified because they miss out on those practice laps. We're now up to 8 laps for the first Battle 1 race. So the winner of this race will get 16 points towards the championship, and 15 for second place, 14 for third, and it decreases by 1 point as you go down the order of things. So it's immediately into races for points. We're just waiting for the drivers to get back in here. We've got, I think, are we just missing one? Who are we missing? I think it's Motormouth. Let me just have a read here to see if they've said anything. Ratic disconnected, so that's not good news there. Motormouth is in the lobby. Not sure why we've been getting disconnections again lately. It's not something we've had a lot in the past. Anyways, if you're watching the stream, you can say hi in the chat. Ratic is suffering from a frozen game, so we're just going to wait for him to restart his game. Once he's back in the lobby, we'll get going. Thanks for the news there, Jeff. Or Joff. Funny thing with Joff, his real name isn't Jeff or Joff at all. Who would have thought? Alright. So we're just waiting for Ratic to appear. Just reading through some messages here, taking a look. Apparently Scott had a technical issue. Alright, so that's another good thing about these practice runs, is that hopefully we get all the technical issues out the way on the practice run, so that by the time we start the proper racing, everybody is ready to go. If you're watching the stream, you can make your predictions on who you think is going to win this first Battle 1 event. This 8-lap race. Who's your money on if you had to bet? Just opening a can of Monster Energy. Alright. Sometimes this game can take a while to just boot up again, especially if it froze. It would have meant that he had to restart his whole PlayStation. We obviously want to start the event with everyone here. Let me just check if he's winning. He says he's just resetting. Currently I have 5 people watching the stream right now. 5 people watching, but nobody's saying hi. Anyways, so going by what we've seen in the past promo events, I'd say the safe bets, you're obviously going to assume that Volpeaks is going to be up there at the front. You're going to assume that Kenny and Joff probably in the mix. But I think the one to watch here could be Dusty. Dusty, sort of an expert at Lydden. And we know also he holds most of the records in the rallycross cars in this game. So definitely one to watch tonight. And some of the other guys with really good performances last time. Guys like Gutterpunk, Motormouth had a good run at one stage in the last promo. Everyone's ready. So we're going to head into the race now. Now, Napoli, obviously, in these cars, he was the RF2 champion in the last Rallycross championship. So he can be quick as well. And a really good mix of nationalities here in this event. We've got 3 continents racing at the moment: Africa, Europe, and South America. Cool, so Dusty has been put in this lucky spot in first. Kenny in second. Kenny's going to be quite happy about that because he doesn't often get chances to start near the front. Motormouth there, he'll be in third. Volpeaks fourth for now. Callum in fifth. Rock in sixth. Ratek there, he's in that yellow and black car, the one in front. Joff in the white and red car there. Gutterpunk yellow and black as well. He's in the one just behind. I think Gutterpunk's one, if I can see there, it's got a black wing. That's how you can tell the difference. Black mirrors, black wing. Ratek's one with a yellow wing and yellow mirrors. To Napoli, he's in the Red Bull car at the back. So he started in that last test. In the last test, he was in the back as well. So let's hope it's not a sort of regular occurrence tonight. Below Standard Gaming says I was born sort of ready. Alright. And off they go. Epic launch there from the guys. I hope no one jump started. Looks like everyone's through. Into the first corner they go. Kenny with a really good start. So he's leading this race. Dusty up the inside. Kenny runs it wide in the grass. So that's a big mistake there from those 4. All running it wide. That's dropped Kenny into 6th place. Dusty leading with Volpeaks right behind him now in 2nd place. Ratek up into 3rd. So good job from him. Gutterpunk following him through. He's in 4th. So let's see if this camera will just zoom out a bit. We've got Napoli from the back is in 5th. So it just shows all those cars running wide has helped Napoli gain a lot of positions there. onto the second lap these guys go. Let's take a look at what's happening with Kenny. He's right on the back of DiNapoli. Callum having a battle there with Joff. Joff in 8th, so he was one of the cars I think also running it wide. Callum doing a good job to hold him off there. Kenny did manage to get past DiNapoli. So Callum is holding off his, if we want to call it sort of rival. These guys have quite the chat rivalry, should I say, in the community. Lots of teasing. Callum sends it there. He manages to hold on, so good job holding on to it, but he does lose the position there to Joff. Oof. Applying the pressure there, giving Joff a little bit of a kiss. Anyway, Volpeak's in 2nd. He is... Can you believe it? There's Ratek right on the back of Volpeak's applying the pressure. Dusty... No, sorry, that's Volpeak's... My bad, I'm just getting used to these liveries. That's Volpeak's right on the back of Dusty. And Ratek having a battle with his own teammate there. And Kenny, who's closing the gap, just reeling in those 2 yellow cars. But epic battle here for the lead. But you know, oh, Volpeak's just runs it a bit wide onto the grass. That's going to help Dusty get away. Is Dusty going to take the first win here in his first race in this series? Big battle here from these 3. You can see there in the background, Joff has managed to get in front of DiNapoli. Ooh. What's going on there? Volpeak's with damage, so they've all caught up to Volpeak's. Volpeak's just pushing a bit too hard. He could have run it wide into a wall, because that looks like some serious damage. So Dusty has gotten away. Volpeak's just trying to hold off Kenny now, who's managed to get in front of all those yellow cars. Ratek behind him. Gutterpunk just dropped off a little from the pack. Can these guys get past Volpeak's? If he's got damage like that on his bumper, it's likely he's got a little bit of suspension damage. Although we do know these RX2 cars, they can take quite a lot of abuse compared to the supercar ones. Kenny just reeling him in now. He tries the switchback, but he couldn't get his nose round. And that allows Ratek up the inside of him. So all of these guys right now fighting for 2nd. And this is allowing Gutterpunk, I think, just to get a little bit more back into the fight. Epic racing here from these guys. They're on their 7th of 8 laps of this first race. Remember, there will be another race after this one, and then one more after that. This is Battle 1. After Battle 1 will be Battle 2, and then Battle Final is the 3rd race of the night. So once this is over, don't go anywhere. There's much more racing to come. Kenny just unable to find a way to overtake here. I think Volpeak's probably picking up the pace a little again. Both of those guys just pulling a little bit further away from the yellow cars, but Gutterpunk looking to get past his teammate here. They don't want to take each other out, because remember, they are working as a team to win the team championship. Anyways, let's check Dusty as he comes around the final corner. He's going to take the win here, and you can see Volpeak's I thought that was him there, but it was actually a lap car of Motormouth, I think. So Volt Peaks finishes second, Kenyan third, Ratek fourth, right behind him fifth was Gutterpunk. Joff managed sixth. DiNapoli is in the grass. I don't know if he's finished, probably celebrating. He's seventh. Callum gonna finish this one in eighth. No, Callum in seventh. So DiNapoli did not cross the line, I don't think. And Motormouth there in 10th. What happened to DiNapoli? He must have got stuck or something. He finishes in 9th. That is unfortunate there for DiNapoli. Maybe he ran out of fuel, I'm not sure. So much action there, and that is only the first race of tonight. Okay, we now head into Battle 2. Dusty takes the first battle of the night, and what a win it was from him. He pulled a massive lead, and he didn't take part in those demos or the promos, so he's sort of new to the series, but obviously just his rallycross experience and his experience around Lydden allowing him to take the win here. Okay, I think the guys should be ready again. Just want to see there that everyone is okay. I'm just reading my messages. Alright. So now we load into Battle 2, which is pretty much the same race as what we've just seen now. The order of the grid will probably be randomized a bit. I wouldn't be surprised if we see some guys in completely different positions. That's the hope anyway. Otherwise, guys like DiNapoli, who would keep starting at the back, would get a bit frustrated, but there's nothing we can do about the grid start here. It is randomized by the game because there's no pit lane, so there is no qualifying of any kind on these smaller tracks. Ratek is at the front, his teammate next to him, so that's good for that team for Battle 2. Rock in third, that's a good start for him. Joff will be in fourth, he'll be happy with that, I think. Callum in fifth. Sixth is Dusty. DiNapoli in seventh. Volpeaks in eighth. Kenny Shep towards the back. That's where we're used to seeing him start. And Motormouth in 10th. We saw in that last race that it wasn't such a bad thing to start at the back, as most of the guys near the front, they ran that first corner wide, so starting at the back could be an advantage. But let's see what happens here. The guys just adjusting their cars there and making sure they got enough fuel, I'm sure. Maybe just making last minute changes to some of the setup. But I'm pretty sure Ratek will be happy with the starting position. So will Dusty be able to work his way back to the front from 6th? And off they go. Epic launch there from Rock in third. Takes him into second place. Oh, some contact there with Rock and I think Callum. Callum just running wide from that contact. We can see Joff also wide. Rock eventually also wide. So that drops Rock back to 7th. Joff is at the back. No, Motormouth is at the back. It looks like he didn't pull off the line. Something went wrong there for him. Ooh, contact from Rock and Joff into the wall, both of them. So Motormouth might be able to catch those two. Let's check. There's a big battle. Ratek just pulling away here though with all this fighting going on in the mid pack there. DiNapoli made it into second. Gutterpunk down into third. Right behind him is Dusty, so he's going to have some serious pressure on him now. Volpeak's right behind Dusty again, but Callum on the back of Volpeak's. Ooh, bit of contact there. Volpeak's, I think, spins off. That's not good for Volpeak's. He's into the wall. I don't know if Callum was involved there, but he's chasing the back of his teammate Dusty there. Ooh, a little bit of contact there from one of those yellow cars. He's off, but he pulls it back. Gutterpunk just feeling the pressure of Dusty. I think Dusty looking up the inside. Is he going to find some space here? It looks like he might. It's a drag race into that corner. He manages to hold on, but DiNapoli just a bit slow there. No space for these two to go. They're looking for a way past. All of this, of course, playing into Ratek's favor there. This is what he wants. 3 guys battling for second. It'll allow him to hopefully pull a bit of a gap if he doesn't make any mistakes. Gutterpunk runs it wide there. He's going to overtake DiNapoli around the outside. Dusty looking to do the same. Ooh, DiNapoli side by side just nudges Gutterpunk wide into that grass. So that's unlucky for Gutterpunk. Dusty also having some problems there trying to get past DiNapoli. I think he was in the dirt. So these two struggling to get past DiNapoli. As I said, not easy for them, but this is helping Ratek, who's just got some free track now. He can just put in his fast laps. Let's check further back. Joff having a battle with Volpeaks, who's back on track now. Both of them with damage. Remember, they both went into the wall at different times. They're just reeling Kenny in there. I wonder why Kenny also with some damage. He could have gone into a wall as well. So a lot of the fast guys here have had some contact with the wall, which is obviously going to make their cars a bit slower. Dusty trying really hard now to get past DiNapoli. And DiNapoli runs it wide, so Dusty's up the inside. Ooh, DiNapoli turns across that car of Dusty, which slows Dusty down and allows Gutterpunk to try and move again. So Gutterpunk back up to third. They're trying desperately here to get past DiNapoli, but they just can't seem to put... Ooh, contact there. Gutterpunk trying up the inside again. This battle has allowed Kenny now to close the gap. Kenny coming up onto the back of this battle. Gutterpunk trying around the outside. Dusty's on his inside though. Gutterpunk's going to try up the inside here. Ooh! DiNapoli turns across again, but this time DiNapoli is out of it. Dusty through, Kenny through. So Dusty going to try and move here up the inside of Gutterpunk. He does. He sticks it. Kenny's going to sneak up as well. No. Oh, he clips the out. Oh, no. Gutterpunk into the wall. That's so unfortunate. He was racing so well up to that point. So Gutterpunk into the wall. Kenny waiting for him. Volpeaks into third. So good sportsmanship from Kenny to wait, but that's unfortunate for Gattapunk. He was doing really well. Dusty is into second, and this is all played into Ratek's favor. He's on his last lap now, and he's got such a lead. He can just drive it nice and easy if he can. I know that he likes to send it, but come on, Ratek, just drive it nice and easy. You've got this one in the bag. Don't make any silly mistakes here. Just one more corner to go here. Goes round the corner. There's the Napoli sitting on the inside there. Round the corner, first place to Ratek. Second goes to Dusty. Third for Volpeaks. Joff in fourth. Who would have thought with their crashes at the start? Kenny's coming around. Kenny will go fifth. 10th, sorry, 6th is Motormouth, just holding off a car there. I don't know who was that. That must have been Callum being lapped by Motormouth, I think. So Motormouth doing a good job there in 6th. Rock will finish 7th. 8th, unfortunately, for Gattapunk. And Callum in 9th. The Napoli 10th after hitting the wall on that final corner. Some serious action there, and that was only Battle 2. Remember, the Battle final is increased by a few laps. We'll be doing 12 laps in that race. So it's going to be some serious action to come, I'm sure. The pressure is intense. Some epic racing though. Alright, we up the laps here now. Right, let's wait for these guys to give a thumbs up. Just gonna read to see if there's any messages coming through. I don't see any. Alright, I think all these guys should be ready. Okay, I'm gonna go for it. I hope everyone is ready. See some more thumbs going up there now. And off we go. This is Battle Final. So we've seen a win from Dusty. We've seen a win from Ratek. Who is going to win the final? Remember, whoever wins this wins the event. They've picked up some nice points here in the last two races, some of the guys, but it doesn't mean they're going to win the event. It might be someone completely different. It might not be Dusty. It might not be Ratek. It could be any of these 10 cars. If you had to take a bet, who would you bet on? Put it in the comments if you are watching. Ratek, he is lucky. He starts on pole again. Callum in second. What's Callum going to do from there? Kenny is lucky. He gets third, so he'll be happy with that. He comes from the back in that last race. Gattapunk will be in fourth. That's pretty good for the pairing of Ratek and Gattapunk. They should be looking to get some really good team points here. Motormouth in fifth. He'll be pleasantly surprised with that, I think. The Napoli there in the middle as well in sixth. What can he do from there? Joff, his teammate, just to the side of him. Hopefully they don't take each other out, as they are teammates. Rock in the black car there. in 8th. Volpeaks has a big task to get to the front from the back, and so does Dusty. We've seen they're both super quick. Can they get through the pack without suffering too much damage? We'll see in Battle Final, which should start very, very soon. So they're obviously just doing their fuel strategies. Obviously the laps increased. You don't want to run out of fuel in a race. It's one of the worst feelings to get right near the end and run out. Revs are up. They're ready to go. And off they go. Doesn't look like anyone jumped the start, which is good news. So Callum is up into first. Epic job from him. He sends it into that first corner. Ooh, Ratek just runs it wide into the grass. He didn't want that. So he drops down a couple positions. Kenny up into second. Guttapunk in third. Joff in fourth. Ratek is now from second to fifth in that corner. Volpeaks already up into sixth. Good work from him. We've got the Napoli ahead of Dusty. Remember how Dusty was trying to get past the Napoli earlier. Ooh, you can see Ratek and I think Volpeaks there having a bit of a tussle. The Napoli Dusty. Ninth is Roy. Motormouth with a missing back bumper, so I wonder what happened to him. Callum runs it wide. No, he didn't want to do that. Down into third he goes. Kenny says thank you very much. He's up into first. Got the punk into second. He'll be pleased with that. Joff looking for a move up the inside now of Callum, I think. Is he going to find it? He just might. Is he going to look for a switchback here? He can't because there's people on the inside. He's trying to go around the outside. And up the inside comes Ratek. Ratek also now in the battle with Volpeaks right behind. Joff trying desperately now to get ahead of Callum. Callum really sending it into that first corner. Ooh, just loses too much speed there and Joff gives him a nudge. So Callum down into sixth. Joff is through into third. Volpeaks in fourth. Ratek loses one position to Volpeaks. He's in fifth at the moment. Dusty working his way up. He's in seventh. He'll be on the back of Callum pretty soon. There's a battle mainly for third here is Joff, Volpeaks and Ratek. Can Joff keep ahead of Volpeaks is the question. We've also got Dusty looking for a move up his teammate here. Is Callum going to make it hard for him, or is Callum going to let him through? Remember, they are teammates. They should be working together here to get some team points. Callum just runs it a bit wide, so that's going to hurt his chances, but he pulls it back on relatively well. Got the punk in second. He's getting, I think, maybe a bit closer to Kenny, but no, every now and again it looks like they're close, but Kenny just pulling a gap. Joff, though, reeling in Got the punk. He's really pushing hard. You can see he goes in the dirt. Ratek in the dirt too. That's going to slow him down slightly, which allows Volpeaks to pull a bit of a gap. Oh, Joff loses it. Spins when his back wheels touch that grass, so he drops into seventh. That's not good news for him. Volpeaks in third now. Ratek is still pretty close. He's not that far off at all. Got the punk. Will be feeling the pressure soon though as Volpeaks reels him in there. Dusty getting close to Ratek, so Ratek about to feel some pressure too, I think. Who's having a battle here? I think Rock on the back of Joff, who would have picked up some significant damage. Volpeak's really closing the gap now. Is Guttapunk going to be able to hold off Volpeak's, allow his teammates some time to catch up to get back into this battle? This guy's pushing really hard. Dusty now, right on the back of Ratek. Is he going to look for a move soon? Up the inside goes Dusty when Ratek touches his back wheels on that grass. That's caught a couple guys out right now. Volpeak's on the back of Ratek's teammate there. Somebody's had a crash there. I think it might be a back marker though. I don't see too many positions changing. To Napoli, unfortunately, down into 10th. I don't know what happened to him. Ooh, Volpeak's looking for a move there. Just rubbing on Guttapunk's car. But he's up into second. Guttapunk's still holding on to the back. He's not giving up yet. He's going to try hard. Guttapunk not giving up here. I'm very impressed by his performance. He had some bad luck in the previous one, but he has been sticking on the back of these really fast guys. Ratek with his little bit of a slide, he lost some serious time to Dusty, unfortunately. Let's have a quick look here. We've got Motormouth coming up on the back of Rock. So he's going to be looking to have a bit of a fight. Dusty now going to be on the back of Guttapunk pretty soon, I think. They're all on their 9th lap. Let's take a look at our leader here, Kenny, who's going to be quite happy here because with all this battling going on, he's managed to pull a very nice gap, but he's got Volpeak's behind him, unfortunately, which means he's got to really keep putting in some fast laps because Volpeak's for sure will be. And Dusty now right on the back of Guttapunk, so we've got a three-way battle almost again for second place. Second place seems to be the position to fight for tonight. Is Dusty going to look for a move here somewhere? Very, very pleased to see Guttapunk sticking on the back of Volpeak's. He's done a good job here. We got Rock there sitting in the middle of the track. I don't know what happened there. Oh no, he's glitching. I don't know what's happened there. I hope he doesn't disconnect. Kenny Shep second, or sorry, first. Volpeak still second, holding off Guttapunk, who's doing a really, really good job there. That's not an easy place to be right there, right between Volpeak's and Dusty. Two of the fastest guys we've had in the community of late. So they're on to their last lap now. Can Guttapunk hold on for his podium finish there? It's not an easy task to fend off Dusty. He just has to do it for 2 more corners. Dusty looks up the inside, but Guttapunk manages to get back on track. Round the final corner they go. Dusty carrying lots of speed around the outside, but there's nowhere for him to go. And Guttapunk in third, Volpeak second, Dusty fourth, Ratek in fifth. Good finish there. Joff is in sixth. You can see he's had some damage. 7th will be Motormouth, so he's done a good job to finish this race in that position. Callum stopped there. I'm not sure if he's run out of fuel. Rock there in 9th. So that is the finishing order of this race. Some really good racing there from the guys. Okay, we're just waiting for our race winner Kenny there to come join the chat. I'd like to just talk to him quick before we sign out here. What was an epic race. Just waiting for Kenny to come and join. Just want to see if Kenny's got any words that he wants to say. Because that was an epic drive from him tonight. It was an epic drive from a lot of the guys. If you've been watching the racing tonight, if you managed to watch the whole thing, if you weren't racing, put down who you think sort of did a good drive, who you thought was maybe driver of the day. How's it going, Kenny?
Not bad, mate. Thank you.
Did you think it was going to go that way in the final tonight? Do you think, was it the result you expected coming into Lydden?
Yeah. Well, it's all about where you start, isn't it, really? On this track, it's so hard to overtake if you're close on pace. So.
Yeah, no, we saw some of the guys. We saw some of the guys struggling to overtake some people. But it looked like it was really good racing. There was some epic battles. It looked like mostly the battle tonight was in all the races for second place. It seems that the guy that was sort of in first had a bit of a break because the guys were fighting a lot in second, which I think kind of helped a lot of the guys with their wins today.
You can take your lines, can't you? You've got no one in front of you. So.
But, yeah, so you take the first win of this championship. And it's your second in a row if you count the promos, because you won the last promo as well, which was also a British track. So it's 2 British tracks in a row for you. There's another British track coming after this. We're going to the famous Snetterton, I think. You think you'll be able to win it there as well?
Well, I don't know until I get there, to be honest. But
what do you think of Snetterton?
I'll be in and around it.
What's that track like for you?
I haven't really driven it much, to be honest, apart from a few of the fun lobbies. So, yeah, it's alright.
And how was the battles for you tonight? Did you enjoy them?
Yeah, for the most part, yeah. For the most part.
Did you eat any walls tonight?
Uh, no, not really.
Yeah, so pretty clean, I
Well,
guess, for you
yeah.
most of the night.
I spun gutter punk. That was the
Oh
only
yeah,
real mistake I made, and
we
then
saw, but you
I
waited
kind of
there.
got, I kind of got put in the wall. But yeah,
Yeah.
I'll leave it.
Anyways, cool. Thanks for joining for the chat and good racing. We'll see
Yeah,
you and everyone
cheers.
else at the next one. We won't be doing the next one next week. We're gonna take a 1 week gap for that one. It's the rest of them will be weekly, but I'll be going away that week, so I won't be able to do the commentary. But I'm sure some of the guys will be practicing then. So uh, yeah, see you guys in 2 weeks for the next Battle Circuit race, which is at Snetterton. Cheers, guys.